Hello, I'm Hayden, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a fake wound out of black and red pen ink and a glue stick. So, to start off, you're going to take your red pen, and you're going to draw the outline of the wound you want in red. You can make this really as wide as you want, but make sure you fill it in so it's able to act as the background for the red pen ink that we're going to be putting on top of it later. You can also take a black pen and add lines through the center to help add depth to the wound. It's really up to you how thick you make this line, but typically it's nice to fill it in nicely so then the wound looks more realistic. So now that we have the base of our wound on, we're going to take a glue stick. This can be purple or gel, and you're going to pretty much cake it on along the side of the wound. I personally like to use purple when it comes to this because it helps make the color around the wound look more fleshy in my opinion, and it adds a different shade, where clear is just going to show up as the same red that is inside the wound. So purple is definitely my favorite pick when it comes to making it more realistic. You don't want the glue to exactly be flat. You want there to be some volume to it, so then the wound is more 3D and realistic. And you just want to cake it on all around the wound. And then once you have that, we're going to move on to the next step. Now make sure that when you're putting the glue on, you don't have any stray glue like I have on the top here. It's important to wipe that off because if it's not covered in ink, it's going to stand out. Once the glue is dry, you're going to take the tip off the pen and you're going to start to fill the wound that you made in the outline with the red ink of the pen. To do this, I've simply just taken off the top of the pen and I'm blowing through the top of it. Now, in order to get it on the glue part, what I recommend doing is just dabbing it. I wouldn't blow on it because it's just going to make a giant mess. Blotting it on is going to make it a lot simpler and a lot less messy and more contained. Once you have it all on, I would recommend letting it dry so you can see what the real colors look like. You got to let it set up, and then we'll clean it up afterwards and reveal the final effect. So as you can see, they come out looking pretty well. I'm happy with how they come out, though make sure you clean up the glue around the edge because since I wasn't using clear glue and I was using purple, it left the purpley residue. But other than that, that concludes this tutorial on how to make a fake wound using only a glue stick and pen.